Because I read that it's all about ogres and things like that.
No, there's passive activities as well. You can mine, you can fish, collect useful materials. So you don't have to, it's not all about...
you won't advance if you don't fight.
To an extent, yes, but it's not the point that you just have to fight. You also have to play strategically, you have to gather resources.
But can you not fight you usually?
Depends where you go. If in most areas...
For example, Minecraft, ħabba fija kien jagħmilha survival, Ricardo.
Most areas...
Hawnhekk hawn imbarazz warajk għaliex.
I'm live, so ġifieri. There's not much stuff. Most areas within the first 2 maps, they're very passive, so you're not going to have any issues. It's more when you start getting to the maps which connect everywhere, so to speak. I need to find out where the chat is, because I can't see anything. I should have the studio. Yes, here. Hi Lorenzo, how are you? I'm from Malta. Just trying to get the chat so I can read it. Yeah, okay, got it. Sorry, I'm a bit late. Yeah, Malta, I'll type it for you. It's a small island in the Mediterranean. It's south of Italy. I think there will be some more people joining here, so then I'll start showing you the character and what I've been up to. Just let me know if there's any issues with the audio, so I can make adjustments. Okay. Which part of Italy? Yes, she had a sex change. Alright, alright. Okay, near Bologna. And, I'm gonna die here. Did you play Metin2 US, Italy? Do you still play? At the moment I'm hunting for pork teeth for a quest. I've got 4 at the moment. And I'll start giving them in very soon. Just get a bit of speed potion up. Quality is low. Let me see, maybe we've got a latency issue. Sorry about that, Franklin, let me take a look. It might be that the camera is too high quality and it's a tiny bit. You know what it might be? It might be that the resolution is a bit low on the game. Yes, it was when I first started playing the game. I was around 16, and it was also around the time I got into drum and bass, trance, and arguably it was one of the best eras for for trance music. 1240 by 1040 or 860 by 600. I think I'm on 1080, to be honest. I can quickly check the config settings. Let me see what it's. Auto 720p 60. I might need to make some adjustments at some point. But is everything recognizable? Can you see the character name and everything? Like if I hover over a piece of equipment, can you see what's written? It's very comfortable. I think maybe it's been around 20 degrees today. It's not cold at all. It's expected to get cold again, but no, it's not cold really. Yeah, I love that song. It was my favorite for many months. Free to play? No, this is a Ruby Chimera, and to access it you need to pay an account fee, which I think it's something like 5-10 euro. People told me. I'm not entirely sure. I paid a 50 euro option to get a certain amount of dragon coins, and they took a premium kit. So basically what the premium gives you, it gives you some item shop. You can see them up here, so you know what I've got. I've got some item drop, XP, Thief's Glove, that sort of thing, and you'll also have some added bonuses. So for example, I can show you here, but it's 720. I think it's actually something to do with OBS. I'm not sure if I can adjust it on the fly. Output. Yeah, this is something I need to. No, the aspect ratio is fine, but yeah, I see that it's streaming at 720, so I'm definitely gonna need to take a look next time to get it up to 1080. It's better now? Okay. It might be the camera I'm using, because it's not a webcam. It's a Sony Handycam, and it's phenomenal output. It's one of the higher end Handycams. Streaming settings output. Yes, I think you're right. But let me take a look. Streaming settings output. No, I've only got bitrate, audio, encoder. I think I'd need to stop the stream to change it, to be honest, at this point. Yes, at some point I'd like to show you the characters on my old account, because my old account, when US finished, we got it transferred over to Singapore. Unbeknownst to us, the Singapore server, it's no longer official, so it took me by surprise when I found out. And the way I found out, I found one of the videos I had from many years back, which was copyright striked by Gameforge, and it was a bit odd. And then someone told me that it was no longer official because they weren't complying or something. So just to give you a bit of an outlook on what I'm doing. Sorry, I missed your comment. Romania, it's -2. Yeah, we don't really get that here. At most we'll get up to 0. But we're very humid as a country. A lot of snow here. I play on a Romanian server because Europe is full of bots selling gang. Yes. In fact, you can see it. I'll put call up here. Yes, there's a lot of people selling gang. There's something called One, which I don't really know what it is yet. So yeah, that's always been a problem. The Ruby server, I haven't seen any bots. Auto hunt, there's a lot of that, but you know, it's a feature, it's there to be used. But I played on Europe server for a while. Yes, it was full of bots everywhere, and it's to the point where when you're around them, the lag they create is insane. It makes the game unplayable. But Ruby's been okay. You know, I've only got the one account for now, so eventually I will make a second account, primarily to make a Dragon Mage. 1 equals. Okay, thank you for that. That's good to know. Now, there's a lot about the game I have no idea, because the last time I played it was late 2011, 2012, you know. So there's a lot I still have to figure out. So, just to give you an idea what I've been doing. I've got no stats on any of my items, it's all just upgraded stuff. The sword I've got here, it's the first one you get at level 1. 100 million, okay, that makes sense. And the rest is stuff I've managed to upgrade. So next on my list, I've got a bunch of stuff here which I need materials for. And the plan is to try get some stuff +9. As you can see, I've even got an assassin's armor. It's obviously for rynaqui. And if I can get something +9, then I'll spend something to get them enchanted, you know. I haven't really checked out the market on Ruby. I checked out the market on the Europe server. Yeah, I'm assuming the bots then just kind of fade into the background when you're kind of past map 1, map 2. Like, are there any bots in the valley and the other maps? Because I only checked up to map 2 in Europe. And yeah, now I need some, I think it's orc amulets. I need esoteric primers to upgrade some of this gear. And I'm gonna be honest, and when I played US, I was never really the kind of guy that made a massive effort in upgrading equipment. I'd usually just farm and then buy it. But I thought I'd give it a go this time. 99% are bots in chat selling gang, rarely to find a hacker. Yeah, I haven't seen any in Ruby. In Europe, yeah, there were quite a few. I still need to get a hang of the alchemy system as well. From what I gather, you make the stones, then you upgrade them, and then they give you a certain amount of stats for a period of time. Is that correct? Also, now I'll just switch over and show you rynaqui, but he's only level 9, so I haven't really done anything there. Show armor, yep. No, it's just a +5, there's nothing on it. I've got a couple of armors here, and I've also got some in the in storage, because the idea is I'd like to get them upgraded to +9 if I can. Because as a character, as it is now, it's barely able to tackle the Orc Valley. So the idea is, for example, I've got 11/9 +9 shoes, and these eventually I will enchant, but I'll only enchant things which I know are going to be useful. So, you know, I get a pair of +9 boots enchanted, then my next character can use them, and the one after that, and I keep building as I go. That was close. You keep contact with old player from that time. Obviously Kotam, Manuel Kotayer, he's Maltese as well. I had lent the account to him and he did amazing stuff with it. For a time on US and then on Singapore. How did you drop all items to upgrade? How did you drop all items to upgrade? Ah, the items themselves. Map 2. Map 2, but there's also some on map 3. The Valley, Orc Valley. Is that fun server? Yeah, I mean, it is what you make of it, really. Upgrade only items that give fire, wind, or light. Shoes 2939 are useless. Okay, good to know. Okay, so that's good to know. That's on fire. I noticed some people were saying that it's good to have fire, wind, light resistance. I've got another pair of boots here, which are +8. Fishing, but clams are so cheap now. Okay. Yeah, I've got these boots which are also +8, but I'm a bit hesitant on upgrading them to +9 just in case I fail. I'll just get a bit of speed potion here to help me out. And old players from US, not really. A lot of them, I do see a couple that occasionally comment on the channel. As far as other players from other countries, I can't really think of any, to be honest. There is a group chat from Metin2 US on Facebook, but we only really get in contact to say Happy New Year and that sort of thing, you know. Jade shoes, don't know if we need that. Nice thing is it's got 1000 HP on them, which is nice. Is that private fun server? Just it's not a classic server, it's just Gameforge. It's with all the latest updates, all the alchemy pets and stuff. There's a lot of stuff I don't really know yet. Hi sis, how are you doing? Sorry, some of your names are a bit hard to pronounce, so I'll do my best. I'm not going to be playing this as much as I played US for obvious reasons, because when I played US, I was 16, 17, 18, you know, I had way more time on my hands, and one of the main reasons I had quit at the time was because I needed to take life seriously. Flamecross, yeah, I have Limsonai on Facebook. As for Joan, no. Or Livius, I remember Livius. He had a guild in the Blue Kingdom, I believe. What job? So, I give you a bit of background. My job history. I used to work as a workshop manager with the family company, but part-time. Yeah, I remember he had a guild in Olivia's 2008 Raw, I think. And part-time I used to detail cars, and I also used to sell products. I was a distributor for a number of major brands in Malta, so I distribute car care products, tools and that sort of thing. And I quit my full-time job, and now I do my part-time job full-time, so I'm self-employed. Yeah, I have my own company. Yeah, some of the old videos are great. So yeah, that's what I do. I work with cars. No, I don't have a Porsche. I have an Audi S2, if you're familiar with it. It's an 80 coupe, 1996. You know, the ones with the 5-cylinder turbo. Thank you, but I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate when a lot of you take your time to comment. You know, still after so many years, it's kind of insane and not something I'd ever expect. Yes, I do repair cars. Most of the time it's cosmetically. So a client will come, they'll bring a car over, it'll have some paint defects or maybe was resprayed incorrectly, and I'll fix it. Yeah, exactly. We get a lot of different kinds of cars for polishing works, detailing works. Yeah, I know, BMW and work. You know, I'm an Audi guy, but not... If I had to pick a modern car, I wouldn't pick a modern Audi, let's put it that way. I'd probably pick a BMW or a Merc over an Audi. But as for the old ones, for me that kind of era was like the rally era for Audi, which was what kind of hooked me onto the brand. Imagine trying to explain the Gameforge players that you couldn't get a level 75 sword only from Grim Reaper chest. How is it on the Gameforge servers? Is it not just Grim Reaper? Because I have no idea. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be honest, when I was playing the game the first time, I took it very, very seriously, because for me it was, let's say, an outlet where I could have fun, I could build something, and it's also, it got to a point where I realized, okay, I've grown these characters, but now I need to take care of myself, you know. Hello from Germany. Hi Andreas, how are you, mate? Main language of Malta, it's officially Maltese, but also English. And depending on where you go on the island, some people are proficient in both. Some just in English and some just in Maltese. It's a bit funny that way. Now you get them from Watery Cavern 2, and every boss chest level 100, 120. Okay, that's good to know. Watery Cavern number 2. So what does the Death Reaper give? Does he give any good drops? They drop from mini chests. They are dirt cheap. Okay. Leviation, catacombs, they are cheap, so you sell them to the town vendor. Whoa. Yeah, I remember we were buying them for millions on the US server. For a while, when I was really mostly with rynaqui, it was like 2008, 9, no more 2009, 10, or it was like in my 70s as a level. You could get Devil Wing Chakrams, which were the 75 weapons for assassin, not too expensive. They were between, I think, I'd like to say 30 and 100 million, something like that. I am paying for it because Ruby, it's a pay to access server, so you pay a one-time fee, and what you get a bunch of buffs that you can see at the top of the screen. I can also show you what I've got in my item shop room. These are some of the stuff you get from the item shop. Some vouchers, I don't know what those are. And eventually I will be putting in very small amounts of money here and there. I'm not going to go crazy, because I've already done that once when I was young. But no, the equipment is very basic, as you can see. I'm gonna try take it as a different approach compared to what I did on US. US I didn't really upgrade anything. I don't think, very rarely did I ever get anything like +8 or +9 on that server. Very rarely. Until you made videos with them in PvP and the price higher. After that I could only buy Siamese knives. Okay. Could be, because I had, let me tell you, I had originally my first pair, I had rolled 18 skill damage on one. Then I had a pair for PVM, which were 47% damage or something. I had another one for assassins, like 10 skill, 15 assassins, something crazy. I had another for mages, I had another for suras. Yeah, then I do believe the price went up. Demon Tower is kind of useless. You do it when there are event drops from mobs. after an update from like 2-3 years ago, you have 3 hours time limit in the tower. Okay. I think there was a time limit back then, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while. Upgrade low level equip, then higher level. You just buy it, ready to go. This game is a pain. Yeah, at the moment that's what I'm doing. If you can see here, besides all this, all the boots, hoods, necks, armors, I've got a bunch more in the storage, and I've got another bunch on another character. Isn't that here? Yes, this is my main character for now. Plus 40 average damage with 10 half human. I had 75 daggers, yeah, I had some. The last one I had was like 8 skill damage, 10 demi-human, something else, I'm not entirely sure. The 40 plus average I had, but then I think I made them PVM. They were 47% average, which was, you know, for an assassin that was amazing. For farming, it was wonderful. I'm glad there's so many of you here. It's fucking awesome. Really, thank you. You level up to level 105 with the level 70 weapons from the mission page. Okay. Okay, so people keep using. There's mission. So these keep going up to level 70 then. The ones I've got now. This is still the first one. Because I thought I better use the other one. So maybe it might be worth getting rid of this one and starting to use the level 20 or 31 or even 40. I tried to get a full moon sword, but I didn't manage. I got one, but the stats were so crap. I think it was like 4 damage, and I just tried to upgrade it at the blacksmith, and it broke at +2. Because I was hoping I could get it up to like +6 or something, and then maybe I'll start using blessing scrolls or something. Yeah, it's been so long, Vlad. I feel the same way, and I don't know what made me want to play again. Part of it was I get comments here and there. I don't get many, but I get a couple here and there, and I thought maybe it's worth checking it out. I do have an account on Singapore, but there's something about that server I never really liked. And I don't know if any of you know the story behind that server, but the story goes, as far as I recall it, because I was there. Spirit Stone Scroll, I think I might need that, I don't know. There was a guy from Singapore, obviously, and he was fed up. There were a bunch of high-level players which were hacking at the time. Go farm ores. Ores, do you mean mining? To be honest, I'm a bit of a noob at this now. I'm trying to get some work teeth for a quest. Because I don't know too much about modern Metin, besides what I remember. And so there was this guy, and he, at the time I remember him recording people that were hacking, you know, and trying to report them and getting nothing done. GMs weren't taking note, basically. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm gonna try take it easy. I'm not gonna go crazy on this. And this guy decided he would quit and open up his own server. Yeah, you know who he is, Vlad. I'm sure you remember because you were there. And he opened up his own server, and everyone was migrating there and preparing to migrate, and it was a bunch of players initially in 2010 or something. Decided to quit US and just jumped over. The funny thing is, anyone who stayed on US till it closed got to migrate anyway, and they kept their stuff. Just gonna put another potion. Yes, of course, feel free. I'm on Ruby Chimera in the Blue Kingdom. Feel free, it's no problem at all. That you have my character name, you can add me. Now I'll just take a moment actually and show you a couple of other things. I'll show you rynaqui, but there's really nothing on him. Yeah, he bought the license, but as far as I know, he wasn't. Something happened. I think he sold it, and whoever bought it instead of him wasn't complying, and they lost the license. I don't know. First time you play? No, I played it on US about between 2008 and 2011, and basically it's been so long that there's a lot of functions about the game I don't know. So I've also got a bunch of armors here. I've got a bunch of armors here. So as you can see, I've been collecting. With the hope that I can get some +9 equipment. rynaqui I will be playing on very soon. For the life of me, I couldn't get a +9 shield. I've tried, but I couldn't. Played on SG first half a year. I went with the 4 fellowship guys from Yellow. Yeah, it makes sense. They were good guys. Probably make rynaqui on a different account so you can use both. I thought about that. I'm not entirely sure yet. And obviously I've got the MT behind it because ever since I quit, I would occasionally come back for like a week on the private server or something, and I try and make my character. rynaqui is never available. It's never available. For information, you could always check the wiki. Yes, I'm using the wiki daily to try and get up to speed. Hi Søren, how are you doing? I'm trying to get up to speed with all the changes and stuff that I don't know. But for the time being, I'm trying to do at least what I do know. I played too much around that time. Yeah, 2008, 2012. They were really, really nice times. I'm gonna be honest. It was not. Let me tell you, it was not easy quitting. It was really not. Because at the time, I could say I had a very decent character. There's a rynaqui on every damn server, yes. That's what it seems. Anytime I go anywhere, I went on Europe, there was a rynaqui. I couldn't take him. I came on Chimera, I thought maybe that it's a pay-to-play server, maybe there won't be a rynaqui, but there was one. So, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it's. I mean, MMOs are such a grind. Have you been playing since 2009, or on and off? Thank you, Søren. I really appreciate it. Hi Philip, I'm from Malta. Oh, I made a mistake there. Just give me a second. Hi Power, yep, I'm back. So long as I don't go crazy and take the game too seriously, I can keep this going. You know, a live stream here and there. I'll plan at minimum 1, 2, 3 a week, depending on how busy I am. Because there are some times where I'm really busy. Is this a private server? No, it's a official Gameforge. It's the Ruby server. US was closed many years ago. I don't know when. On the same account since 2009. That's a long time, dude. What server? No, so my old accounts, basically when US was closing, I believe they gave players the option to have them transferred over to Singapore or Gameforge. I'm not sure exactly Gameforge, if it was just UK at the time or whatever it was. And me at the time I chose Singapore, which in hindsight I think was the wrong choice. Yes, it is pay to win. It is. If you don't pay, you're not gonna get anywhere fast. That's for sure. Not unless you spend godly amounts of time on the game, which I'm not prepared to do anymore because I'm 33 now and I can't do that. Now in Romania there were many fusions between servers, started on Leonis, a Romanian server. Okay. It's cool that they kept the servers running that long, to be honest. But yeah, Gameforge, I mean the whole Metin2 thing in general is very scummy in the sense, you know. If you're not careful, it's like gambling in a sense, you know. Can you get peace kills without whaling? Do you mean whaling or mauling? I wanted to recommend your private server, but your channel will get strikes. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't even upload Singapore on this channel. I had one video before, which was on the Singapore server, and this video, mind you, was when the server first launched, just to help promote it, you know. And it got copyright striked by Gameforge, and it's down. I'm not gonna get involved because God knows what equipment she's got. Oh, she's coming to beat me up. Speaking of which server, so the server is Ruby Chimera. If you see up top, in fact I'll write it down in chat for you just to make sure. So it's Ruby Chimera. So you need to download Gameforge, and yeah, you need to access Ruby Chimera. I'm not sure if it's dependent on your IP address. If you had a chance, you had time restriction, you couldn't change it. Okay. So Gameforge didn't have the limit. So basically what Vlad is saying is, when we played US, not everything was the same as Gameforge. There were some things which were different. So for example, the item bonuses, when you had a change, you couldn't change the stats you know, one time after another. You'd need to wait like 5 or 10 minutes or something. So it also made upgrading your equipment and changing them more tedious. I'm sure there were many other differences. I can't think of any at the top of my head. Mauling. Just a moment. So mauling. Can you get P without swiping your card? You can. It's just gonna take a long time. So what I used to do personally, I used to shop on the US server, and I would use. They have a scroll, which basically used to almost guarantee your skill book would be a success. Soul stones were never a problem, so getting them from G to P was not the issue. It was getting them from M to G, which took the most amount of time. Yeah, we also had versus races as a bonus. So besides having versus demi-human, you'd also have race bonuses. So for example, against warrior you'd have up to 15, and assassin, and the same goes for resistance. You'd have assassin, resistance, and you'd also have dagger. So you could do like a double resistance, so to speak. You wouldn't just have sword or dagger or two-hand, you know. You'd have both, and you'd have like 20 surah on your helmet. You'd have 20 surah on your sword. I think even necklaces, boots, that kind of stuff. US had 5 stones, plus 5 stones. I don't think Gameforge has plus 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't seen any. The region, I believe it's Gino on this one, the blue one. Yeah, I still remember when the Watery Cavern launched. I think it was 2008-9, also around the time when Epic Weapons launched. Yeah, Lorenzo, I spent a lot of money on US. A lot. I'm not talking hundreds, I'm talking a couple of thousand. Which was insane, and I'm glad I stopped. Because it's a massive waste of money. Like, I could justify here, if I spend max 50, I could justify 50 a month. But not more. +4 is max, okay, good to know. Yeah, getting +5 stones was hell, and actually mounting them was really shit. I wanted to say something, but I completely something completely slipped my mind. So Orc Tooth, I haven't got any more. I managed to get one Berserk book, so I'm at M2. That was a success. I also got... Hi Rasmus, how are you doing? I also got a Continuum book, which I really like because you get an extra swing, which I find really useful. I used to find it useful back then, for warriors particularly. I got a Horse Summon book. Yeah, for me, to be honest, do I regret it? I don't. Because as much as I enjoyed making the videos, they also serve as a nice memory for me. That's going well, Rasmus. This is going pretty well. Let me know if there's any issues with the sound, if the game's too loud or not, if the music's too loud, and I'll adjust it. No copyrighted music, unfortunately, so I can't play any trance. I've got some copyright-free drum and bass in the background. Metin2. So, I played the game from 2008 till 2011, then a couple of times here and there in 2012. I do have a horse. Now that horse that you see there, that's from an item. But I also got my level 1 horse, which is most of the time not going to work because I need the summoning skill. Something, yeah. yes, exactly, Vlad. I don't regret it. Could have done worse stuff with it, let's put it that way. I think also in the game you learn a lot about people, different people, you know, and different characters, and it's a lot like real life in a sense. So I'm looking for orc amulets, and I'm trying to remember if it's the plus or the regular ones I need. No, I need regular ones, and they're really hard to find. I need to take a look and see which monsters drop them. Yeah, don't do drugs. Drugs are not good. I only drink tea. I have 2 level 120. Which server, Erasmus? If you get... Yes, I definitely will. I'll get it to 1080. What I'll do next time, I'll make a test and make sure it's streaming 1080. I think I did it last year when I was doing the Mario 64 streams and whatnot. But I need to take a proper look because I moved my computer from where it was before. I moved it into my home. And I didn't really take much time to try and set it up correctly. Is the camera okay? Vlad, it's a warrior you had, right? Back then on US. Yeah, exactly. The Metin2, it's always been. Does the server even have on the site? Type Metin2. Yeah, I know what you mean. Because I was a bit confused as well. So basically, you need to go on the Gameforge website, and you need to download the Gameforge launcher. And the launcher, I think I could actually show you. I'm not sure if this will come up. Just give me a second. No, it doesn't. I'd need to set something up to show you. Once you have the Gameforge launcher and you've made an account, you'll have a server list. I can show you the server list actually. I'll just log out so you can see it. So when you've got the launcher here, you've got Europe, you've got all the others. These are free. Iberia, Italia, Europe, Teutonia. I'm on Ruby, which requires that you purchase a pass. So I'll show you what I've got in Europe. So I was doing this before on Europe. Just getting a hang of the game, seeing if I liked the idea of coming back, so to speak. Yeah, I remember he had a warrior. So this was the one I had on Europe. I was just playing with it for like a week or so before I started Ruby, Chimera. So yeah, this one, if you see the chat here on Europe, look at that. And that got old really, really fast. The chat was non-stop like this. Now you thought Ruby was bad. But yeah, it's free, so they don't monitor it. If I take you to, let me see if I can. Do I have a horse here? I'm sure I had a horse. You know what? It might have ended. The horse might have ended. If I take you further up here, don't buy his ones. No, I wouldn't buy his ones. Yeah, I saw. Actually, you know, the funny thing is, on YouTube there's a lot of Metin2 YouTubers, which not took me by surprise, but I wasn't expecting it. So normally if you come towards this area where there's the white oat guys or whatnot, sorry about that, it'll be full of bots and it starts lagging to hell. Let me see if we can get there. Yeah, they're definitely there. There's a bunch of items dropped. I assume people make a lot of money selling one on this game, like real life money. Yeah, they'll instantly come back. There he is. And they'll all have the same name. There'll be this guy number 9, this guy number 10, you know? Yeah, he just logged out. I don't know if he's got like a detector to see when there's guys around. Yeah, there he is, you see? I better get out because it'll get to the point where it starts lagging. So yeah, let's get out there. I had a level 35 warrior with armed horse and drip +9. Let's get back in. And drip +9. I changed the server because what you showed on chat. I can't believe chat is full of bots. Yeah. To be honest, that was one of my questions. I thought, despite my camera might cut out very soon. So if it does, I'm sorry. I need to find my charger because it's not plugged in. Let's see if I've got it here. That's one of the things I was surprised by. I wasn't expecting the server to be full of people blatantly, you know, selling on chat and nobody doing anything. I'm going to see if I can get this plugged in before the camera cuts out. Let's see. Just give me a moment. Okay, maybe. Metin2 so easy now. I took a couple of buddies that I played this game. They got to level 120 in a week. Yeah, I remember getting to 90. Yeah, it took me that long. Sorry about that. Just gonna get this plugged in. There you go. There we go. Let's see if we can get this in the right place. Maybe. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, it didn't take me long to get to level 40, to be honest, so I can assume. I do see a lot of low level players, and it'll be very evident that, sorry, I just need to get this tilted up a bit more. It'll be very evident that they're actually playing from high level accounts. I had one guy I was playing in map 1. I was trying to destroy a Metin, and the warrior came out with his horse and whatnot, and I swear he swung 10k on me, and he couldn't have been more than level 20. About 50 million euros in black market. That's insane. That's a lot of money. So I assume what a lot of people have been doing, and from what I've read, I've checked Reddit, you know, just to get an idea of what's going on. A lot of people make characters even up to level 10, and they leave them on map 1 farming. I don't know what they're farming, but yeah, Metin has changed a lot since I played it, since we played it in 2008, 9, 10, you know. I remember the level 99. That was insane. And he had a massive following at the time, Joao. Yeah, he was, as far as I know, he was the first level 99 on US. And it was tough, because all we had was Watery Cavern. The Watery Cavern 2, the upstairs or something, or Watery Cavern 3, I can't really remember, it's been so long. And it was tough back then, getting to level 99. Before I quit, I got to level 91, was it? Because at that point I got bored of leveling. So I got the secondary characters, you know. So I'm just gonna do the continuum, just like that. And a bit of extra speed. Watery Cavern 1, okay. You're right, I think. I think that was before... I think that was before the Leviathan, wasn't it? The Leviathan was Watery Cavern 2. Flower Power event. You leave a low level character to farm seeds, and there is a side drop for concentrated reading. You use the seeds to get... Oh! So, I've noticed I get a lot on the info bar. You got flowery seeds. Where do those go? And how do you activate them? Because I always see them coming up, but I don't know where or what. I know I've got these Core Draconis, I'm not entirely sure what to do with them yet. But yeah, I saw the flowery seeds always coming up, but I haven't a clue. Control E. Take for it, just give me a second. Or minimap on E. Okay, I had no idea about this. Open the fragment and... Aha. Oh wow. I had no idea about all of these. So are these all Metins or what? Strong Ace Mod says no, you can use the seal to summon a reindeer. What? Can I? Or are these the rewards? Take care, Vlad, it's really a pleasure seeing you. Click on Flower Power. Take care, bud, really, and thank you for coming on and talking. Really appreciate it. I'll be back live in... I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or another day, but I will be for sure. So, take care, bud. See you. Click on Flower Power. Okay, and what next? Sorry, my mouse is just having a fit. Open the fragment and see what was left. Oh, okay. I got you. I've got 468 seeds. Is that a lot? Left on the name, okay. And now what? Like, what does each name mean? Like, is it a particular level of Metin that it spawns? What? Man, I'm such a noob. I have no idea about any of this. Like, if you hadn't told me that, I wouldn't have known at all. Oops, got stuck there. And so do I exchange it for something? Do you have any recommendations? Maybe we should try this one. Don't have the correct number of shoots. Yes, it is. And there's a chance to get level Metins for 5 to 25. Okay. Hi Jekyll, it's a pleasure. I'll do my best, but competing with what I did back then, I was... no, that's a very high bar. Okay, daffodil shoots. And where are these daffodil shoots? Sorry, I'm really not paying attention. You don't have the correct number of shoots. Do I need a certain number per type? I need to look up the wiki on this, just to get an idea what the hell is going on. Don't have the correct number of shoots, maybe. You need 10, okay. So I need to do that. Is what it spawns, is it random? See what's going on. Lily shoots. Yeah, I'm working tomorrow, yeah, for sure. I work every day, except I get a Saturday, I take it off here and there. Thank you, Fannin, I appreciate it. So we're saying we need to exchange, let's try 10. Okay, and it's random, I guess. Okay, good to know. Alright, that's interesting. So, okay. And are these, when I exchange them, I guess I can put them on my other character. Let me take a look. It's saying I don't have the correct number. Or do I need 10 of each? Let's take a look. Yeah, I must need 10 of each, yeah? Let's see. Yeah, nothing's happening. Change the number above to 1. Oh, okay. Alright, so that would be a Metin then. So I can put that on a lower level character and something spawns, right? Okay, okay. Yes, Andreas, you need to moderate your time and what you invest in it, because it's it gets to a point where it's no longer fun if you take it too seriously. So it could be an item, you mean? If I'm understanding you correctly. But there's a chance to get a Metin stone, okay. And is it worth doing it at level 40, or is it better idea if I do it when I'm like level 20? So as not to waste it. European Ocean. Okay, okay. Yeah, I wanted to ask, pet eggs, what are they? I saw some people dropping monkey pet eggs or something. How much money did I spend on US? A lot. And I'm talking in the thousands, not in the hundreds. So yeah, it was an insane amount. Just give me a second here, because I'm gonna die. Yeah, the pet eggs I saw, and I saw that you need to spend like 100,000 to activate it or something. بتمليتها الأخرى. No, it's fine. Just said it. لا just said it. It's a bit complicated. Yes, yes, I'd say less. Addi. Yes, it looks a bit complicated. The pet can give you extra damage after level 81. Okay. Yeah, someone's unhappy I was here. Or maybe he recognized me. Anyway. 12 Spirit Sword. Let's take these off because it was getting hot. Until then you can get like 5% HP, 5% defense. Oh, that's not too bad. Better than nothing. I will take a look for sure, because there's a lot of stuff I still don't know about. Let's get some berserk on. Like if I could at least get a couple of things +9, that would be amazing. I'd love that. You know what I need to get? I need to get some esoteric primers. And you need the type of pet for your character. Okay. You know what I'll do? Am I somewhere where no one's gonna bother me? I can get rid of this, I don't need that. Let's open this. Okay, green potion. Okay, you're... Ah, that's nice. Increase your attack speed by 15%. I've got a bunch of green potions. No, those are different. These are the ones. Attack speed 30. I've got a bunch I haven't used, and I should really start using them, because they'll make my life a lot easier. I don't know if I can add them. Yeah, I can add them to my quick bar. Make things a bit easier. That's better. Yes, I think that would help a lot if I can get a couple of those. I think attack speed is really slept on, you know, you really need it. One of the things I really need actually is to get rid of this weapon. So just a moment, I'm gonna get rid of this old weapon. Oh wait, just a minute. Because weapons for young heroes, and that should be exactly, that's the one. Oh, it just upgraded to level 40. Okay, so we have a big upgrade. Look at what we've done now. Hi Andres, I'm from Malta. So we went from this, I don't know why I was still using this. This is the base one. An attack from 62 to 64 with an average of 20, and this is far superior. Can only get rid of that. Yeah, you're right. So I need to get back soon. Mother language. My mother language, we've got two, which are English and Maltese. Primarily, it should be Maltese, but oh, that's useful for stemming manner. Just a second. What don't I need? I don't need this. Okay, can't learn it yet. So you'll get spots in Malta where people speak both proficiently, both English and Maltese, and you'll get spots where they'll either speak Maltese and then broken English, or vice versa. So you'll get people in Malta, and we have a saying for it, we call them people talpepe, because they speak a bit fancy, and they mix English with Maltese, and it's all jumbled up, you know. To keep the level 53 weapon until 59 and never get the free level 70 weapon. Okay, that's a good tip, thank you. Okay, that's good to know. And so you get another free at level 60, I assume. And I'll keep that till 105, you're saying? Yeah, they made the game much easier this way. Much easier. Because before we were using whatever we found on the ground. Okay, that's good to know. Yes, I was wondering that as well, actually, Franklin. If people still do DT runs. And to be honest, for a time that was one of the things I used to enjoy most on the original server. And I'm not going to be on too much longer, guys. I think I'll call it quits for today at about 11. And I really appreciate that you're on. The level 70 weapon is better than a 75 plus 9. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. So it often makes a lot of sense when you're farming just to make new characters. I mean, the one I've got at the moment, the free one, it's phenomenal, you know. Actually, I've got the freeze along the way. For some reason, I didn't bother getting the 10, the 20, and the 30. Was a bit stupid of me. So I need to find. There's two particular fanatics, a dark fanatic and a high fanatic or something, which drop the esoteric primers I need. And I'm sure there were some around here somewhere. Because I need them to upgrade. Right, I've got a question for you. This monkey egg, is it something I can use? For side events, you keep making sub-characters, level 30 for map 2. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. And keep them level 30 till the weapon expires. Okay. So then I'll need to make a guild then and start donating the XP. So I should use that egg. I found that on the ground, I'm going to be honest with you. Someone dropped it, they didn't need it, it seems. Because I think it costs like 100 grand or something. Hi, just music. I'm Maltese. From Malta. I think these are the ones I need. I can use the egg to understand the system, okay. Let's take a look. So let's leave a mini monkey, hatch. And can I use the pet at the same time I've got this guy, this bonsai guy? I forgot what the bonsai guy does. I think it's for XP, if I'm not mistaken. don't think we need this ginseng at the moment. So I've got this guy, and he grants 20% XP. I don't really need at the moment, so whatever when he expires. Do you want to call your pet Mini Monkey? Yes. I see, okay. Fair enough. There it is, esoteric primers, that's what I need. It's another type of pet, okay. Because now what I'm looking to do, get a bunch of these. And just a moment. Okay, I need to evolvable pet, okay. So it's like Pokemon. So I need a bunch of these primers to evolve, oh, sorry, not evolve, to upgrade all that armor I was showing you. Open chat and alt click on monkey. So open chat, so I need my monkey out. Open chat. Go for Metin2's map 1, make a map 1 farmer. Yeah, I saw a lot of level 10s and I assume that's what they're doing. Alt click. No. Oh, okay, there I see it. Whoa. Item XP. Oh. High XT. No, I'm not gonna play on Europe. There's too much, you know, one selling and whatnot to. I think I'd rather be on Ruby. I see. So you add items from the inventory to level up. I get a bunch of stuff I don't need. Can I add more than one at once? I can. This I don't think I'm gonna need, but I'll leave it. This is all stuff I'm upgrading, so I can't use it. This I'm not gonna get rid of it because it's got feed. Oh, okay. That changes things, yeah. Full feed. And how long do these pets last? 2 days. I've got 2 days left. Okay, that's. I should have looked up the wiki, honestly, instead of just not checking on these things. Pet, enchant pet, result. Okay. GMs ban them every evening, but the guy just keeps making new accounts. He must be very busy then. The red XP is XP from mobs. The blue XP is XP from items. Okay. Okay. The blue is okay from items, alright. Ah, alright. Wow, that's really interesting. And where do you drop these? Like, where are they droppable? Dragon plate armor, yeah, I can use that. I'm just gonna, yeah, just give him that. This I'll keep because I might upgrade it. Okay. Bosses and chests, okay. That's good to know. It's really interesting. Wow, get to level up a monkey. Alright, alright. I think for a time, I recall the US server was more updated than Gameforge. But then I recall towards the end, it turned around the other way. Gameforge became more updated than the US. You know, it got to a point where it was very evident that whoever was in charge, I think it was Z8 Games at the time, they weren't really that interested in maintaining the server anymore. They might give you a bit of HP at the start, but that's what, okay. This is all really interesting. You've taught me more than I've learned on my own in a couple of days, honestly. So I need primarily, okay, he wants more stuff. It's a hungry monkey. This is all really interesting. I'm just gonna add some to my con because I've been adding to strength and I'm very weak. Primer plus. No, I need I think these are the guys I need to kill. You has ever moved to CA? CA. Not sure what you mean by that. CA, do you mean Canada? The type of pet tells you how the pet status will rise. Max without spending money. It's type 6. You can add skill books on the pet. Number of skills is 1 to 3. Okay. Interesting. What's that? Can I evolve it? No. Feed. Okay, he wants items only. Don't have any items. If I'd have known, I'd have done this earlier. There was a Metin2 Canada at some point. I can't really recall. I know there was the US. I'm not sure if that's the one you're referring to. Metin2 Canada, I'm not sure. I don't know what to tell you there. Purple Potion L, I've never got one of those. Need a type 6 pet with 3 skill slots. Ecstasy shoes, I never got those either. Level 47, I'm not gonna need those for a while, so I'll just feed it to the pet. Does it let me? No? I think it's... I guess it's only stuff I can wear that I can feed it. Also, some people wait 860 days at level 1 before leveling them, and once they level they give higher HP. Level 105, some of them give about 30%. Wow, that's a lot. This is very interesting. So I'm guessing you're all playing Metin regularly, you guys. Yeah, these are the guys I need for the esoteric primers. I really appreciate that. Thank you. How long have you been playing on Europe? And to be honest, I had a guy who, I don't know if he knew me from the channel or something, but he came up to me and gave me 10 million, hence the money I've got there at the moment. It's not what I've got myself. Which helps a lot with upgrading, because you need a lot of money to upgrade. $5 years, I don't know if that's a long time. That's more than I spent originally. Type 6 pets raise the HP with 0.6% every 5 levels. Yeah, these ecstasy shoes, I might have a go at upgrading them. So every 5 level the pet gets like 1.4% HP at pet level 105. Okay. 20% defense, that's really good. 2 on Chimera, but wasn't for me. I traded 400 something ones back to Europe at the time. Okay. Interesting. Maybe we'll get lucky. Though I'm guessing full moon swords. I'm guessing not many people are after them. Am I correct? I'll get rid of this. Just want to see if I can give this to the monkey. Let me see. Yep. There are too many on the server. Everyone has 2 or 3 FMS plus 9. Okay. Are they still expensive though? 10 ones. Okay. Still quite expensive. So I need more of those fanatics, not orcs. And also I needed to... I had a polymorph book somewhere I wanted to use. Can't see it. I mean, I've got some of the stuff I really need to upgrade, but I need some of those books, but I can't really find many of those particular monsters. On a fishing event, it's not that expensive. Okay. On fishing. Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw the prices of some of the stuff. It was a bit shocking. Mind you, the last Metin market that I remember was the US in 2011. And from then I have no idea. Okay, can't learn it yet. I need to find a place where more of these spawn, because not enough spawn here. And it's gonna make finding those books really hard. So I'm pretty sure, according to the wiki, those are the ones I need. Just give me a sec, I need to check. To make sure I'm hunting Dark Fanatic, Dark... Let's see. Yeah, Dark Fanatic, High Fanatic. It's the chubby ones we need. Apparently... Where are they? Where are they? In the valley. Yeah, they're all in the valley. So let's give him another piece of armor. Kotham, yes, we still speak here and there. I'm not sure if he's continuing on Singapore. I did mention to him that I'm gonna be on here. I think to him it might be a bit puzzling because I'm leaving behind a character which has a lot of cool stuff on it, you know. So it might seem a bit odd. So I can feed that. Feed this. Oh, he doesn't want to eat. Okay. Yeah, I noticed a lot of people say they have 16 plus accounts for melee run. Okay, so they make 3-1 every 3 hours, 16 accounts. Wow. What's a melee run? Sorry for the questions. So I really don't know. There we go, that's what we need. One of those. Because I'd like to upgrade some of these armors to +6 and beyond. No, actually we met in game, funnily enough. I think we've only ever met in person maybe once for sure, if not twice. Because he lives on the other side of the island, and despite the island being very small, we don't really... people in general... I don't say we're antisocial, but our lives are so busy here, and the traffic is so bad, that organizing anything is... You know, we end up becoming a bit lazy. But yeah, we're mates, you know. And from when I met him on the game, you know, you can usually get a feeling for a person, whether you can trust them or not. And you know, Kota was a trustworthy person to this day. You know, I gave him my account. You know, I said, do whatever you want, enjoy. And you know, he took care of it. All the stuff I had, I think, bar a few things, but he upgraded, exchanged, whatever, and everything's there. You know, which and a lot of them were upgraded, which I'd like to show you without getting a copyright strike if I can, since it's on Singapore. Yeah, it's a funny thing. There weren't really many Maltese people that play the game. It's a level 90 run. You get like 2 ninjas with average items level 113 and 1 buff. Beat some statues. Met in a bosses. The rest of the cons are to get the reward from the end. Okay. Interesting. I need to look into this, because I have no idea. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the boots on, because we're going way too slow. And I need to find a better spawn for those fanatics. I'm sure there must be somewhere here. No, he knew about me, funnily enough, because I already had the YouTube, and he started a good while after me. There was him, and there was another friend of him, Silvan. And man, it was such a great time playing with those guys. We also, besides Metin, we made Minecraft servers for us. You know, we'd hang out there, build stuff. I will do that for sure. I need to take a look and see what it's about. Hey, you're Maltese? Hi Deutsche, I'm from Malta. Malti inti ġviri? Alla, li kien, sorry, I'm gonna speak in English, because I was gonna get carried away and start speaking Maltese. The Maltese people there were. That's funny, isn't it? That's funny how things work. There used to be a guy, a greeter or something, his name was Terence in real life. Grter. He was an Arahan from Yellow Kingdom, I think. There was a friend of mine, Turkish. Okay. Good to see you, mate. It's interesting to know. There was a friend of mine who was in school with me. I was like 16, 17 at the time, and I told him, look, I'm playing this game, you want to play? And we did. His name is Carl. You might have seen him somewhere on one of my videos. I don't know, I can't recall. Perfect Lupin. Then there was a friend of his, Joshua. He had a mental warrior named Coach Ice. I've got a video of him doing like a 20k damage or something. Chimera, hi, Serban. I remember the C4 guys too, yeah. Wow, you were playing back when C4 was around in US? Wow. So you remember Cobra, Azerbaijanli, and all the other guys then? Wow, man, that was a long time ago. Yeah, Cobra, because I know Cobra had a bunch of accounts. Like he had a warrior, he had the Sura, obviously. I can't remember any other people besides him. Azerbaijanli there was. Who was from Azerbaijan, I believe. Yeah, that's the guy. Yes, yes, small world. And where are you living in? So you said, wait, sorry, I might have. But I've been living here for a bit now. How long have you been in Malta? So were you living in Turkey back then? Yep, rough. I used to watch him before I started my account. You know, he was one of the OGs. Should I try? I'll try this and we'll call it a night. Ah, you were in Turkey, okay. Small world. Six years ago, alright, alright. Quite a change coming from Turkey to here. Black Crown Shield, I think I need that. I'll try upgrade it. Yeah, my inventory is really full. Yeah, the sword is much better. If only I could get some books for the spiritual sword, so I could get that upgraded. Good to know. Good to hear, dude. I'm gonna die. Thank you, buddy. If ever you need anything, you wanna talk or something, feel free, leave me a comment or something. I own a shop in a detailing outlet in Nashar. Ever you need anything, it's called Flawless Finish. So just a moment, sorry guys, I need to make some space because there's some stuff which I might need, and I need the space. What do I not need? I've got too many potions. Can I learn this? No, I can't. I've got too much stuff here. This, I'm not gonna need this for a while. Get rid of the arrow shower. Jackal, hi dude. I don't think official servers are the right fit for you. A private server to what you use might sound better. Yeah, I know, it is a bit overwhelming if I'm honest, but I'm willing to try take it easy, figure things out and see if it works for me. I don't want to take it too seriously like I used to, if I'm honest. I'm not going to be on much longer, I'm just going to finish my tea and be getting ready to turn in. Oof, I'm dead. No, I don't have a mount. I considered getting one, but I don't want to spend the money. But yeah, maybe I should at some point. Yeah. Though to be honest, I don't think I have enough armor to make good use of the mount. I'll just die instantly because my armor is rubbish. One of the reasons I'm in this map is I'm trying to farm for some esoteric primers to get a bunch of I've got like 20 pieces of armor between here, storage and another character. I'll try to get them all +6, get a good bunch, and then see what's next to get them +7, +8, +9. Yeah, I'm dead again. But I need to find a good place where they have a bunch of fanatics so I can farm the primers. See if I can get these guys. Yeah, that I need. I know it's one of the ingredients I need. See if I can make some more space. Do I have any junk I don't need? This gone. Elemental resistance to fire to not die in V2. So far, I got lucky and I got these boots to +9. So, left bottom corner of this map, you mean? Thank you, I'm gonna go check it out right now. Yeah, the plan is, when I've got stuff +9, then I'll, you know, once I've got some funds in the account, I'll be enchanting them, getting them at least minimum, just to have some HP, so you know I can tank a bit more. And the fact they're +9, then I can use them for all the characters, which makes things a bit easy. Yeah, this guy's gonna come for me, or is he not? No, I'm dead again. Yeah, is this guy gonna take my stuff? I don't really mind anymore, I'm so weak. Don't punch me to death. Let's see if I can get these guys. Okay, we got them. No. Pet. Maybe this guy's one of you, and you're just stalking me. Scorpion Claw, yes please. You can't straight. Aye, is that you? Sorry, mate. Okay, pet's gone. That's a 1. Okay. Thank you, mate. That's very kind of you. And what's that? Royal Tiger White. Sorry, I need to make space. Because I have no space. Shooting Dragon, I don't need that. Now you've still got the mount, dude. Because I had no space. Sorry. Thank you, man. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to. Hey, we got it. Skill book. I need to make some space, because if it's something good, I definitely need it. What don't I need? Let's get rid of some potions. I just want to see what the skill book is. Blessing. Nothing good. What else is there? No, nothing good. I'm gonna take the mission book because I might use it. Sorry, I'm not always paying attention. So you guys said bottom left for the fanatics, because I need to get some of the esoteric primers. Is it? Oh, sorry, mate. I'm used to what is blessing, because I'm used to the names on US. Get rid of some potions. Where's the skill book? No, that's shooting dragon. Are they really? So even shooting dragon's expensive, I guess. What do I have here? Let me see. I can use this mount. Whoa! And where is that? It's in my costumes, isn't it? Where can I do this? Ah, that's comfy. No, wait, I've got my horse. I need this to expire, or can I get rid of it? I can't. Can I do it to my quick? No, I can't. And it's XP plus 30%, that's really good. And can I? Ah, that's nice. The blue ring from Dragon Shaman. Oh, alright, okay, I got you. The buff. Guys, I feel like such a noob right now. It's insane. So you guys told me to go bottom left. So I need to go... Let's take this way. I've got that on. Ah, okay, got you. Put the Royal Tiger before, so I should do this. Ah, right, nice, nice, got it. That's much better. Just gonna put some speed on. Yeah, that's better. Is that something from item shop, or you can drop it as well? Like from bosses, or... So make sure we're going the right way. Yeah. Yes, I definitely will. I also need to get rid of this sword here. I have a horse summoning book and can't learn it yet. From Hydra chests. Hydra, I'm guessing it's one of the new bosses, is it? Yeah, US, like for example, Spiritual Sword was Heroic Strike. And Ambush, for example, for the Assassin was Ghost Attack. There was Rapid Charge, there was Getaway, there was... Yeah, they were... For us, they were normal, because that's all I knew. We used to think the Gameforge ones were goofy. You know, hindsight. Yeah, looking back, I think the US server had a lot of goofy stuff on it. And funnily enough, despite it being US, the server, that's a lot of them. Are there the ones... Are these the ones I need for the primers? Yes, these are the ones. Arahan, exactly, instead of Body Warrior. Partisan instead of a Mental. Yeah, they had some weird name choices, to put it lightly. So I'm gonna use a bit of that. Should be able to tank these, no problem. No, I need to get my pet actually. Just forgot. Pet. Swordora buff box, yeah. Leader books, okay. I've used a couple of books I've found. So I had a mining book, I used it. I was planning on leveling as many skills as I can, so when the time comes and I need them, I can use them. My girlfriend said she would try the game out, but she doesn't think she'll like it. And I suggested mining and fishing, so she doesn't have to stay, you know, doing all this boring stuff. Boring to her, you know. Yes, on the US, we had at the beginning 5 bonuses, then we got the 6 and 7. And obviously you had the, you know, you had the strong against, you know, so you had stronger against Assassin, stronger against Sura, and it would be insane amounts of damage. Yes. I believe there was the option to move to Gameforge as well, not just Singapore. But I chose Singapore at the time. I thought that was the better option. As long as you'll start to compare with the other... Yeah, I don't want to get too much into it. I just want to enjoy it, you know. Have some conversation with you guys. For me, that's enough. You know, I don't want to go overboard like I did back then. That was too much. Fishing got changed because of bots. It's more complicated. How so? Was it nerfed? Like that? Did they reduce drop rates and stuff? Or see if my pet needs any items. Ooh. I'd rather give him stuff I don't need. Because that I plan on upgrading. Yeah, good. More complicated. I saw some people were getting banned for fishing for long periods of time. How much you reckon you spent on US? I would say more than 3,000 euros on that game in 3 years. Well, yeah, a bit more than 3 years, which is a lot of money. No, I can't really justify. Yeah, when I started the game, I was 16 years old. You know, I finished when I was 19. They open a window and you have to click 3 times on the moving fish, and the chance to get the fish, it's also lower. Okay. I was never a fisher back then. I didn't really use that mechanic much, not even the mining. The mining maybe a bit actually, for oars, because I used to use oars a lot. Fishing is easier, not complicated. Okay. Let's see if I can use this for the pet as well. Item XP. Yes, got it. I was so used to having a fast character on US that everything so slow feels kind of weird. With carbon rod and fishing book from item shop or chests. Okay. Yeah, I also remember on US it was very competitive. I'm not sure how it is here, but US was, especially towards the end, was very, very competitive. But now I mean, so many years have passed, I have more important things, you know, to take care of. But so far I'm enjoying the game, so if I can keep it to this level, it's good for me. Check the pet out. Item XP, he wants more items. There's a difference between the animation. If you want to be the fastest at running around, you need a manually mount, or have it as a skin on another mount. Okay. PvP, I things changed a lot. Even when rynaqui was on Singapore, Kotam with that character couldn't compete. The damage he was doing was minuscule. Okay. Alright, good to know. What I miss when I had regular mount. Let me see if I can. Yeah. So what I miss was being able to, you know, get off really quick. Like do a skill, get on, get off. So you could reduce the animation for the skill, so to speak. Because as far as I could tell, you couldn't really do it with the mounts in the costume. Oof. Can I get rid of anything? Because I'd like to upgrade these. Have enough to hopefully hit +9. I think I'll get rid of this. No. Gone. Yeah. So I'll show you with Berserk what I mean, if you can understand. Yeah, US I think was more attainable at the time. It's like you could do the Berserk, get on, and... But you can't do that with the regular mount, so far as I could see. The one that you click on, you know. Yes, more of those. That's why I need at least, with the amount of armors and stuff I've got, I need at least 40 of these. Without 30 to 40,000 ones, you won't be in the top at PvP. Wow. Nah, that's too much. That's too much. I couldn't justify it, for sure not. Yeah, the sword is great. I'm spending weekly on amulets, item shop. Yeah, no, it's too much. Towards the end of my time on the server, I then even started using, you know, the instant HP pots from the item shop. And, you know, there's moments you can see, like even in the National War, where I'd have like 5-10 people on me at a time, you know. It was insane. I did it once, I don't need to do it again. I don't want to spend these many thousands that people are spending now. That's way too much. $2.5 million dragon coins. Wow. Bloody hell, you left me speechless, honestly. That's an insane amount. Full of full HP orbs, yeah. Hi Rowan, you came just in time. Thanks for coming. Yeah, someone did say that in Turkey they're cheaper, and some people use a VPN to buy or something. I don't know. Something of the sort. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this off and try to give this to my pet. Nice, another one. Yeah, that's insane. Millions of coins, wow. Yeah, on US, now that you mention it, I remember... Was Kostoman Turkish? I'm sure you remember Kostoman. I thought it was, I'm not sure. You have green changer left. I don't think I've ever had any green changers on this. Or do you get them with one of the chests? So I need to get this. I need to get my pet, item XP. And this one. No, I haven't seen any. If you get it on the 40, I didn't open it yet. Okay, good to know. is the green changer for the 6-7 bonuses, if I recall. Kostaman was a warrior. I've got a video with him somewhere going to Demon Tower, the 9th floor. Yeah, I need to empty the inventory, honestly. I got, as you can see, I got some of the expansions on page 3. But you're probably aware they get more expensive the further down you go, and I stopped. Because I only spent €50 this month, and I don't want to put any more. I made it a promise to myself that I won't put any more. And I've got, you can see my item shop here. And I don't want to spend any more this month. Ah, weapons and armor under 40, okay. 1 to 5 bonuses, okay, good to know. Guys, last 5 minutes and I'm really gonna turn off because it's 11:30. I need to get ready to turn in. Oh, okay, fair enough. Hi, Dragon Shade. Thanks, I really appreciate that. This guy's gonna kill me, I think. Or is it one of you guys? No, he's gonna kill me. Where is he? Oh! Who's that? Who's that? Who is it, guys? That's funny. Oh my god. Alright, he's gone. That's funny. Oh, that's nice. Who is that? That's someone on here. Jeez, thank you guys. That's really, really kind of you. Honestly. That was funny. I can laugh at it now. If I was young, I would have been raging. I don't need these potions. I'd rather take the armor. Oh yeah. And what's his name? Was that a flock of cows? Translated from German, am I correct? Maybe someone here can tell me. Was that you? You gotta switch the bonuses from the green changes? I will. But they're not too bad, to be honest. Let me take another look. I mean, they're good for PvP of anything. But yeah, not for... Yeah, another esoteric primer. If you get 15 fire, you're rich. Okay. I tell you what I'll do. I'll get back to town. Actually, we could do it... Yeah, let's get back to town. I think I have a town scroll here. Byungmo. There we go. So let's get back. I'll empty the inventory, get a changer, and to close off, we'll change the stats on that. So let me just dump. What do I have that I need to get rid of? I need to get rid of this. Just make sure I'm getting rid of the correct one. So that's gone. This we don't need anymore either. Let's get rid of that. I need to take a bunch of stuff on my other characters if I'm honest. Let me see if I can open the chest. Not enough space still, okay. Don't need that. No. Still no. Why don't I have enough space? Let's get rid of that. Byungmo was long done. Yeah, that's right, it was long done. 10-15 fire, wind resistance. I don't think we really took much notice of those stats when we were on US. Nope, I'm still full. Let's see. Can I use this book now? No, not yet. Hey, how much stuff is in here? jeez. My inventory is full. What don't I need? Get rid of more potions, I guess. Use it now? Yes. Okay, funny now how private servers are more hard than officials. On temporary server Rush I made level 90 in 2 days. On the private I play in 1 month. Wow. Yeah, alright, back then they were useless. I think the only one, and it's arguable, arrow resistance I think was being used for some maps. I see, okay. My deposit's full, dude. Even my other characters are full. So I've got these green... Is that the one? Like this will add a new bonus. No, that's not the one. And add new ones. Okay. So let's try one. Okay, what do you guys think? Good, bad, not bad? What do you think? Or should I change again? Thank you, Jackals. Good to know. What do you think, guys? Should I change again? I keep it. Alright. So, sword, 15, that fan. Alright. If you're telling me it's good, I'm gonna listen to you guys, because I have no idea. I'm just gonna take some potions back. Then I'll try... I need to check if I've got space on my other characters. Need just fire. Okay. Keep it forever. Okay, good to know. I know the name is very original. Storewolf. Thank you, guys. No, this guy's full. So I'm gonna need to make a second character. Because I am absolutely full. This guy I'm pretty sure is full. Even for events. Okay. I'm lucky then. Okay, I've got some space here. I don't need these arrows. These arrows can go. Don't have any more inventory space here. PvP. I want PVM for now. I'm not really interested in PvP. What do I need to get rid of? Let me get rid of these books. I was keeping these books because I have no idea what they're worth. I've got some ambush. I've got some stuff for the assassin as well. So maybe you guys can tell me if they're worth money or not. I mean, there's sword spin, there's dash, there's ambush, sword strike. Yeah, these polymorph books. Make some space. I was considering getting the extended storage, but I don't think I can justify paying for it. Yeah, these polymorphs I can definitely get rid of. Who would buy them for 1kk? Are you talking about the books? And all of them? Like polymorph, what? This is what I've got ambush, spirit strike, sword spin, life force cure, dash. These I'm gonna use, because I'm gonna use them for upgrading. At least you can get them for like 100k. Okay, that's not bad. For books. I remember some books in the US, they're cheap, like 10k. Skill books, okay. These I'll keep here. Do I have any extras I can get rid of? Exorcism scroll. Get rid of this. %90 fire, 90% fire, and you can take one room in SG3 even if you are at level 16. Wow. But you can't land here. You make level there till 75 or 80, then go to Grotto Exile 3 or 4 if you have level. You just need lightning resistance. Okay. You guys are teaching me so much about this game. I have no idea. Let's get back on him. Fire resistant lighters need costumes to make 90 plus and just 15 on items plus necklace plus 9. Okay. Here we're done. You know what I might do? Do I have any gems here? I've got gems. While I'm here. So that's who gave me this is kind of making the other armors kind of useless if I upgrade them. I don't know if it's still worth it. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of my pet. Oh, so I was wondering if I could. Okay. That's fair. Hey, got 1 plus 6. That's 1. Then I need spider eyes and fish bones. Fish bones. Fish bones is from fishing, is it? I'm sure there was something else which gave fish bones. I can't recall. I've got these. That. I've got these. I know I wanted to try get to plus 6, which I did. Hey. Nice. Okay, so next I need spider eyes and fish bones. Fish bones from fish, right? Okay. So that's gonna be one of the other things I need. That we need Orc Amulet Plus, which I think we've got. Because it's one of the things I really want to spend my time on, just upgrading. Because it's, you know, if you take it easy, it's relatively stress-free. If you don't take things, we need Scorpion Tail. I think we got some. Claw. I'm sure we had some tail. Maybe we could. No, we don't. I thought I did. As you can see, I was just trying to upgrade everything and anything. What else do I have here? That's good. And I was trying the method of upgrading a bunch together, you know, so you'll have more chances of success, technically. Okay, that's good. Okay, unknown talisman, I'm guessing that's from the temple, and fish bones. No, no. What's that? Scorpion tail. That we're not sure. On elemental resistance accessories, okay. So we're talking what necklace? And boots, I've got these, which are plus 9. And I was planning on enchanting them. Ebony earrings, I've got a couple of plus 6 now, which I want to try get plus 9 if I can. What is this here? Level 1 necklace. Really? Is that the one that's here? Oh. Okay. I have never thought. That's good to know. I'm gonna keep one so I remember. And copper necklace for lighting. Okay, okay. Okay, alright. And silver for the silver one. I don't think I've come across a silver one. Wow, these are really good tips. Because the game's changed so much. We'd never consider them useful back then. Like, not at all. I've got this gold one here, but I'm guessing arrow defense is not really important. That with fires for level 40-75 need to be plus 9, and boots with fire plus 9. So boots with fire I've got. Okay. Alright. You guys are teaching me so much. Alright, what do I need for these? The spider eyes and fishbone. The fishbone, so I'm gonna need to start fishing. The level 54, the one with the pierce, right? And with a very fast casting speed. Alright, this is also interesting. So I'm gonna clear my inventory and call it a Metin2 boots. Okay, good. So we're talking fire, lightning, and wind, you guys are saying. So let me clear piercing. Yes, I think that's the one. I don't need these. Just clear this. So I've got too much. I'm guessing these boots I can sell then, because they're not going to be useful to me. The shield I'll take a look at upgrading maybe. I don't think. Do we need this? Maybe. I've got so much crap in my inventory I need to clear. This I'll try upgrade for my assassin. These I don't think we need, so we're gonna try focus on. I don't think we need that. What do I have here? So we've got a bunch of ebony earrings we're gonna focus on. We've got this with wind. If I find another gold threaded shoes, I'll try upgrade as well. Let's see people farming. You can search between the helmets on the ground for ones with 10-15 elemental resistance. Okay, those are expensive too if you want to sell them. Okay. Get to bed. Here we'll call it a night. Well, guys, before I get too carried away, I'm gonna get to bed. Thank you, all of you, for coming and for your participation. I didn't expect so much help and so many of you to come on. But it's getting really late, so I need to go. I'll be back in a few days. Not tomorrow, I don't think, because I'm going to be a bit busy. But I'll see you in a few days. Alright. Really thank you for all the help. And we'll speak soon. Alright. Good night, guys. Cheers, mate. Good night. Good night, guys.